you what, Conjure? Conjure, that's the most proactive someone's been all year.
In the late Macquarie shirt and the blue there, Chelsea Lucas. Jessica Wallace as well. A bit of conjecture there with the football. In readiness and be about to get underway very, very shortly indeed. So referee just about to get us underway. And we've kicked off now here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. First touch, one of the first touches there for Chelsea Lucas. And she drives it down the field. Nice touch back there to the 14 of Ordino. And here go Broadmeadow down the middle. Looking for that early bit of action there. Both sides look to just feel each other out in the early stages of this one. So Broadmeadow look to play it. Here go Lake Macquarie. Look to play it down the ground. Working it towards and out of play. So with it now is Lily Young. Touch across to Master Antonio. Macquarie try to work this football through the lines. That was a hefty challenge there by Wimberley Wright. Looks like we might have the first foul of the game. So Lake Macquarie, they play it. Konjarski gets that touch. In on the action early is Kira Bainsfair. Dribbling up to White. Nice touch back to White. Looks like she's got a bit of an open look at the goal there, but just got played around from her. And that one may have just run out of real estate as it goes over the dead ball line. So I did mention both sides really need this win. Broadmeadow don't get all 3 points today. Won't be devastating, but it's almost like every final's a cup final, like the one they played in on Sunday evening against a rampant Maitland FC. So work that out of play. Lake Macquarie look to play this one early. Down the right hand side. That's not a bad ball. Teasing cross in, headed away by the defence. Yeah, nicely cleared away there by the Magic. It's retrieved here by Lake Macquarie. Nicely done eventually. Konjarski, the Golden Boot winner of 2023 in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition, just recently back to the side. Made almost a debut as such back in the State Cup final. This is Wimberley, right? The lady from the United States who tries to put this over the top. And Morgan Ross will handle that very, very easily indeed. So look to play it. Looked like it might have been a foul there. The referee said play on. Fair enough. As they continue the action. Not a too bad a start to this one. So it's hoisted in the box here for the Magic. Looking to clear it away now. Lake Macquarie. It's like Lucas is galloping away with his football and sending it down the middle. Ordino on the right-hand side. So Ordino that's going to collect this football now on the right-hand side. See Konjarski in the background. Nice little ball in. Keeper dealt with that well enough. So played in. This is Wallace for Broadmeadow. Gets past the first defender, but doing a nice job there. Caitlin McMahon, who sends that ball down the field. This is a dangerous one. Going to ground the Lake Macquarie player, but the referee's not falling for that one. One of the toughest in the challenge, Caitlin McMahon, the 23-year-old. Definitely one to watch for Lake Macquarie in this match. Lake Macquarie coming off 2 wins in a row in the league. Newcastle Olympic in round 15, a 2-1 win. And a 1-0 win against Adamstown Rosebud last time out in round number 16 before a semi-final. Or before a State Cup that wasn't quite up to the expectation. They did have quite a few players that are in this starting lineup today that didn't line up in the State Cup. And that's a great testing ground for the youngsters and the new players. Here you go, Broadmeadow with this throw. Macquarie try to move it away. Mr. Antonio almost turned it over. The battle here in midfield at the moment. Both sides, as I said before, just feeling each other out. That's a wonderful ball out wide, but just had a little bit too much on it there for her teammate. Good battle there on the wing. Nice skill. Another one of those long balls. Very obvious in this one what Lake Macquarie are trying to do early. Looking to spring a little bit of a trap here on the Broadmeadow Magic side, who technically this is their home game, but they are playing at 8 Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility tonight. For those who've just joined, Magic Park most likely deemed unfit or not able to be played on this evening. That was an early change that was made yesterday. So free kick here to Lake Macquarie. Opportunity to bring this in. That's not a bad ball to the back stick, and the keeper just got hands to it. They try to play it quickly here, Broadmeadow. Lake Macquarie just snuffing that out. It's like Lily Young here. It's back to the keeper. So you go Lake Macquarie again. That ball comes in, little touch. It's gone quite wide of the target. Retrieved there by City. Goalkeeper just got herself a little bit muddled up there for a second. It's gone out for a goal kick. So both sides just continuing to just play through the congestion somewhat. That was Jessica Wallace that just tried to get it. Nice touch there from Konjarski. Right, got onto the football and she was taken down there by Togo Paragili. Referee had a brief look in terms of looking to go into the pocket. Decided against it. Janicki over the football. Played really well, quite well on Sunday in a hefty loss to Maitland FC in the State Cup final. Standing over the football now. Looking to send this in. Wasn't the best connection. Blocked by the mini wall. Got it out to the side. Taken off the feet there by Keziah White from Lake Macquarie. And they reset here through the agency of Vitnall. Vitnall struggling to get it out. Young over the top. Nice touch again, Konjarski to Wallace, who then saw that one over the sideline. Broadmeadow Magic head coach Jason Konjarski believes that every match between now and the end of the season is a finals clash. Dare say he's right. They sit on the table 5th with 12 points, just behind Adamstown, as I stated at the start of the match. Charlestown, Azuri and Newcastle sit behind them. Newcastle Olympics sit behind them on 10 points. It's a hefty challenge there. The referee said play. 5 games remaining. Any side of Adamstown, Rosebud, Charlestown Azuri, Newcastle Olympic and Broadmeadow Magic, every team has a mathematical chance of making that top 4. It's a fascinating finish to the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's Round 17. Too close to call, really. Been some very interesting results in the last few weeks. You wouldn't bet against any of the teams at the moment in terms of making the finals. Just that sort of season. So Lake Macquarie with the throw-in. Here's White. She's pretty good from distance. Gives it off. Nice turn and burn then by Bainsfair, who's got quite a few goals to her name this season. Being the top goal scorer, I believe, for Lake Macquarie. With 5 goals this season. Just couldn't add to the tally then. On the bench for Lake Macquarie is their second top goal scorer in Larissa Ryan, who will carry the number 12 shirt at some stage in this contest and be injected into the match for some additional fire. Throw into Lake Macquarie. Right, had it pinched off right in the centre of Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Lucas with a nice touch, looking for the give and go. Pretty sure that's Lily Young in the contest there for Broadmeadow Magic. She played that position on Sunday evening as well. Right, looking at Jarski, and just in the way with a timely interception was Togo Paragili. That was an absolutely brilliant interception from the young lady that's part of the last year's Northern New South Wales Football NPLW Team of the Year, and played in the All-Stars match against the Jets last year. Crucial interception as Lake Macquarie are deep into their territory now. A bit of a waste there on that throw. Goes for short goal kick. Togo Paragili again. Defensive pairing with McMahon and Georgia Brown on the right. Here you go, City again. Just can't progress too far forward there. Broadmeadow look to move it. Feels like 12 degrees here at Spears Point this evening. Dare say it'd feel a little bit chillier than that if you're on ground level. Both sides continuing to just feel each other out. They just can't get that break so far. Only really one shot of note in his first 17 and a half minutes. Kira Bainsfair hitting it straight to the goalkeeper. Georgia Brown putting that over the field 1 net into the field number 2. Wimberley Wright came into this game with slight foot problem, and Lily Young with a hamstring, but they've been named this evening. You can see Lily Young there just jogging quite comfortably. Hopefully that continues for her in Broadmeadow. Was a very handy player on Sunday. One that could definitely hold her head up in the loss to Maitland. As I said before, Lake Macquarie City entered the match on the back of consecutive wins against Newcastle Olympic and Adamstown. They snapped a 3-game losing streak or 3-game winless streak, which included 2 consecutive losses to Charlestown, Missouri and New Lambton. Baines Fair scored last time out for City, and number 9 for Lake Mac. Broadmeadow try to work this ball out of the danger. The throw in here to Lake Macquarie. Small, but I'm sure boisterous crowd for this match. There's Wallace trying to play through Konjarski again, couldn't get there. Timely intervention, but it's been taken off the feet. Here go Broadmeadow. It was Marissa Masterantonio that almost threaded the needle. The referee has the hand up for a free kick to Lake Macquarie. High foot possibly there against the Broadmeadow side. Haven't quite locked in third yet, Lake Macquarie, with 4th placed Adamstown and 5th placed Magic still capable of overtaking them if Lakes drop points and they finish the season strongly. Lucas takes it. Receives it back from a teammate. Lucas takes the long shot, and that one just over the bar. That was ambitious from Chelsea Lucas, who likes the spectacular. 3 goals in 10 games this season. She's an electric attacking talent. Lightning quick and dangerous in space. Brings the spark. Can she bring the magic for Lake Macquarie? Well, she was from the Magic. Able to do it against her old side this evening here at the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Time will tell. White with it. Had it taken off her feet. This is Wimberley right now. Looking to gallop away. Nice ball to the right-hand side. And that one's well overhit. And unfortunately, not in an area where it can do too much damage. Here's forecast for a bit of rain here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. You can see that on your screen is a little bit of sprinkle around the ground. Hopefully that's not going to take from or dampen the spirits of the women. It's a synthetic surface, so the ball will just be very, very slick off it. As Janikowski will allow that one to run dead. So Lake Macquarie again, try to build from the left-hand side. Working around the side, that was dangerous. Referee says goal kick. So last time these two sides played each other, it was Lake Macquarie 5, Broadmeadow Magic 1. That was in round 10. Larissa Ryan scored a hat-trick that day. Chelsea Lucas and Summers got the other goals for Lake Macquarie. Summers not featured in the team today for City. It was an own goal that Broadmeadow scored. This is Brown that tried to send it right. Got nicely manoeuvred under the ball. Wallace feeds in Konjarski, trying to will herself towards the ball, but getting there first was Togo Paragili. Back to the keeper. The keeper now just manipulates that football backwards. Brown tries to take it into space. The touch was a little bit heavy. Just these conditions and a little bit of slip and slide around Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility, making it slightly tough on the players to get themselves in motion. Here's an opportunity for Lake Mac. Thought she would have pulled the trigger. Oh, that one's come off the frame. On the wrong side of the stick for City. First real look at the goals there for either side. 24 minutes just ticked over the clock here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Hope you're enjoying all the action of the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's Northern New South Wales season 2026. Round 17 is the first match of round 17 this weekend. Crucial match here between Broadmeadow Magic, the Magic and City. Ashley Borg is my name. Just working through a few little audio issues. Nice little touch, and then she's pulled the shirt. Wouldn't surprise me if you might see a yellow card, but this referee, he's done well. Nice bit of control, actually, by the ref. Holly Vittnell just had a slight rush of blood. He's just having a chat now, the ref, to Holly, and saying, just calm your farm there, Holly. I want to keep my cards in my pocket tonight, and that's a good referee right there that will just calmly handle the scenario. Sent in here. It's over the back and to the right-hand side. Ball comes in. Oh, there's a player on the back stick. I think it's Wallace. Wallace shoots. Real chance. Toe poked. And a nice save. Pretty sure that's Marley Blanche with the save. Oh, sorry, that was Morgan Ross with the save. That was a good little build there from the Broadmeadow side in the red. So they pinch it off the toe again, but once again, pretty sure this is Togo Paragili. Takes it away and sends it to the left-hand side. Could be Mitchell. This one's Bainsfair. Bainsfair to the touchline. Gives it away. This game can be best categorised at the moment with turnovers. Such is the pressure of the contest here on a Friday night. Friday night football, any code at local level, very difficult, especially with players that have to go to work or uni. And they've done a full day and they try to get up and about for a game in the evening, 8 o'clock. Long day for a lot of these women. It's great to see Friday night football at its finest here at Lake Macquarie. Northern New South Wales, Cardiff Motor Group. NPLW, this is the finest competition in Northern New South Wales. As it's taken there by Keziah White. Driving to the byline and running out of real estate there, City. So only one real chance of note so far. Magic try to go straight up the middle. Right, just about went through. Wallace was waiting for scraps. Nicely done, Togo Paragili again. She receives it about 5 or 10 metres from the halfway line. Pressure coming. Just did enough. Konjarski trying to make a nuisance. Nicely handled. All right, nearly went through and took it. So it's a good forward press here from Broadmeadow. They're just trying to ramp up the pressure a little bit here on Lake Macquarie. They're the ones that need the points the most. Got a fair gap to third. They can bridge it tonight with 3 points as Brown tries to go down the right-hand side touchline. Lily Young will get there first, and that was something that was really categorised for her on Sunday evening was her speed and ability to make tackles running the wrong way. Well, she's given away the corner here, and Lake Macquarie are going to have the first corner of the match. Let's see how this eventuates. Broadmeadow looking to go player on player here. All set up. Might be, you can just see Kazai White peeling towards this penalty spot. Unmarked at the moment. Let's see the delivery. Looked for White. The header came in, and that one was a little bit wide. So, not a bad ball in. I'm pretty sure that was Togo Paragili that hit the corner. It was a little bit deeper to White than what it otherwise could be, but they did make the best of the scenario. Fortunately, it went out for a goal kick. So, magic to clear. Half an hour gone here at Lake Macquarie. Still 0-0 the score. They look to change it now, City. That was a lovely pass. Indiana Ordino on the right-hand side to try to play it in. And there's a snapshot, which goes high and over the bar. Might have been Georgia Brown. He's just jogs back casually to a spot. Georgia Brown hasn't got herself on the score sheet this season for the City side. Just starting to wrestle a little bit of control in the midfield now. Lake Macquarie as it comes out toward Dino, who scored 1 goal this season. It's in round 13 in a 1-0 loss, 3-1 loss to New Lambton. Out to White. Last goal was round 15, and that one was shot in and went over the dead ball line again. So Broadmeadow, they're just comfortable at the moment with their surroundings. Haven't really been pressured a great deal. They look very strong in defence, very sound in defence. They had a couple of lapses on Sunday. Maitland took full advantage. But Jason Konjarski said after the game that he was quite proud of the side, and just good to see that they could beat the teams that they haven't yet this year, and the goal to top 4 is still alive. So hopefully Adriana Konjarski in the mix now helps them get to the finals. Just having a number 9 up top and a figurehead, hopefully we'll get them back on track. Just coming back after a bit of an out. But when she's on, she's on. She scored 35 goals in 2024. It might have been 2023. It was a Golden Boot winner. Had a grand final stoppage time winner as well. As here's a snapshot and comfortable stop by Morgan Ross. It's an awkward bouncing ball there for right. This has gone over the back. Back to the keeper, and a little bit of time and space now for Master Antonio. But just couldn't control the pass. You can see Wimberley right in the middle of the screen there, just walking away from the centre circle. Over Bjorkman-Tracy there in the background. Right, here comes Bjorkman-Tracy. Nice contest. Got in there and took it. Right will collect it just inside the centre circle. Out to Bjorkman-Tracy. Taken off the feet. Vitnall. Careful touch. That was to Bainsfair. And Bainsfair will see that one over the sideline there. Sonny Mitchell looked to interchange with her. Wasn't quite Bainsfair there. Might have been Lucas. So here's a chance here for Lake Macquarie, finding that little bit of an inch of space, just couldn't get the touch. Here you go, Broadmeadow. Janikowski looking for Bjorkman. Tracy, that pass didn't, I thought it didn't quite have enough it. Morgan Ross cleared the danger. Janikowski goes the old bump and shove. More reminiscent of the NRLW. And she'll retreat back to the defence before the referee can say too much to her. Like to see that. Bit of physicality in football. It's good to see the defenders. They stand tall. They don't want to give an inch. As I said, she's a Californian centre-back. Very much impressive. Skill and leadership. Excelled in the United States college system and played in the Philippines as a professional. So here goes Lake Mac now. That's just a hoisted ball. A lot of those tonight from Lake Macquarie looking to spring some sort of trap on the Magic. They seem to feel like they can get them and hit them over the back. Hasn't worked so far. Here's Wimberley right. Just can't quite manipulate the football where she needs it. It's to the wing now, right. Can she win the contest? Beautiful challenge. Right goes down, doesn't really remonstrate. Lake Macquarie move it away now. They come to the left-hand side. Could be Brooks. Looks like Mitchell. Trying to play it. Getting it to the middle. Nicely taken off the feet again. That's terrific defending. Right stands tall. Bjorkman Tracy. Looks to release. Looks like Wallace. Well defended again there, Georgia Brown. Morgan Ross tries to calmly play it over the top. And Bjorkman Tracy succeeds in seeing that one over the sideline. Bjorkman Tracy scored last in round 12 against New Lambton. They lost that one too. Broadmeadow Magic, they've gone through 180 minutes plus the 35 today. So it's 215 minutes without scoring a goal in the NPLW Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's. It's a problem they need to address. They've got the talent, that's for sure. Wimberley right. Definitely got players to score. Wimberley right. Jess Wallace, Olivia Otto. The main issue is Wimberley Wright's got 14 goals. Jess Wallace has 6, and then the next highest is Olivia Otto with 2. And then they have 6 players with single figures, so they've just got to try and build a little bit more in that department. Looks like if Wright and Wallace don't score, then Magic don't either. That's why they've got Konjarski back in the lineup. Wright tries the turn and hit as Ordino takes it off the feet and just goes and burns away. Trying to wait for the troops there. Looking to get it. White hits over the top, looking for Brooks. And that one may have rolled out all the way for the goal kick. Referee points to the goalkeeper and says you can hit that back in a play if you like, Mally. It's actually going to be a throw-in, my apologies. I was looking at the referee there. That ball's come in and the goalkeeper, a little bit of a spill, but no harm done. Turnover back to Brooks. Bjorkman Tracy. Going to play with clean feet. Played it off Brooks. And a play, Bjorkman Tracy, who scored 1 goal in 5 games. Played Division 1 soccer at UNC Asheville in Minnesota in the USLW. Exceptional passer and a clean finisher. Has outstanding vision. She's made a couple of nice passes this evening. Oh, looking at the turn there was Wallace. Turnover goes to her opposite number in Indiana Ordino, who tried to play it. This is the number 8 of Anya Lowe, who loses out. And that one's going to be a free kick won there by Chelsea Lucas for the Lake Macquarie side. Just under 7 minutes to go until the 45. Still 0-0 here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. In a game both teams would love to win. Goes without saying as that ball's sent into the box. But Broadmeadow need this win. They've got the game in hand, and here's it. Effort from a long way out. Very speculative indeed. Could be a throw-in, actually, so it's not the worst result for Lake Macquarie. But Broadmeadow, they really need this win. They have the game in hand over Adamstown. A win today to put them in 15 points with a slightly superior goal difference. They're both on -7. And they've scored more goals, Broadmeadow, but here's a chance. Goodness, that was a really nice opportunity there for Holly Vitnall. And she had it on the target, but it just went over the bar. Quite a chilly evening here at Lake Macquarie. Here you go, Lake Macquarie. That was a lovely ball through. Here's a chance now for City. And it's turned away from the post for a corner. 2 opportunities late in this first half. Within about a minute or so. Got the goalkeeper to thank for keeping him in the match so far, Broadmeadow. A couple of little lapses at the back. They've been steady as they go. In swinging corner here to Lake Macquarie. Wasn't hit with the greatest of efforts. Good defending to clear the danger. Konjarski went to ground off camera. Just off the top of the screen there. Not sure what happened there. Brooks sends it in. Vitnall tries to ride it inside the penalty area. Nicely done. Brooks goes out wide again. Pretty sure this might be Ordino, but could even be Brown. In any case, Ordino has to return it back to the Broadmeadow Magic side, who receive the free kick here from the referee. Well, in terms of 0-0 scorelines, this has been quite an interesting and intriguing 0-0 scoreline so far. A couple of chances. Some enterprising football. Both sides looking to score. Definitely not playing for the one, playing for the point, that's for sure. Both sides really looking to get out on the front foot. Broadmeadow haven't fashioned any major chances yet, but they've looked threatening. And you've got a front three of Konjarski, Wallace and Wright. You're bound to score. And as I said before, about 5 or 10 minutes ago, they haven't scored in 2 games. And if they get to halftime and don't score, it'll be 2.5 games. And if you include the State Cup final, that'll be the 50 minutes on top of that. So it's a real puzzle that needs to be solved. Bjorkman Tracy gallops away out of the centre circle, goes to the right-hand side, tries to feed. Pretty sure it's Wallace. Can she keep it in? Unfortunately, she can't. Frustrated, gives the corner flag a bit of a what for. That one will trickle harmlessly over the dead ball line. 2.5 minutes remaining until the end of the first half. Janikowski just tantalising and teasing her Lake Macquarie opponent there and receives the 1-2. Looking to play Young to the left. That's not a bad centering ball, but in cover again. Pretty sure that's Togo Paragili. Might even be McMahon. They've just been commanding the defensive area, those two. Ordino getting into the game. Turned it over though. Play on, says the referee. He's done a marvellous job in his first half, the ref. Over Bjorkman Tracy tries to feed. Pleading for the corner is Adriana Konjarski. The referee says, I'm with you on that one, Adriana. It's the first corner of the evening to Broadmeadow Magic. The home side tonight. We are a lot closer to Lake Macquarie's home field, mind you. What can they make of this corner? They've had no shot. They've had one shot on target, Broadmeadow. It was a very tame one. See what they can do here. Players peeling from the front stick. Over the top there was Wallace. Lake Macquarie try to spring it. Too much in defence there. Need to be clean in ears. They go to the left-hand side, the near side. Bjorkman Tracy, who's getting into the game. Skins her opponent, looks to cross. That just went over the top of right, but it's still in play. Wallace looks to bring it back in. Goalkeeper. Morgan Ross had a defender in front of it. Spilt it, but had a lot of time to butter up. And I dare say there won't be a lot of additional time in this first half. There's been no injuries. There's been no foul play. There's no real stoppages for any of that. Ball's been very free-flowing. Referees let this go. Players have been keen to play. It's been a very entertaining first half of football here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. It's been very well facilitated by both players and officials alike. As Brooks, late touch. Referee says half-time here at Lake Macquarie Football Facility. A couple of sighters by Lake Macquarie. Notable in the 39th minute was Holly Vitnell. Shot that was turned away by the keeper, Melly Blanche. But apart from that, there have been no goals on the board. Pretty clean game. Conditions are cold. You can see the players with the jackets. They go into the sheds at half-time here at Lake Macquarie Football Facility. Round 17 of the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's. The score is 0-0. Ashley Borgs, my name, will be back after the extended break to see if we can break the deadlock here at the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility.
Anyone can sell you a car, but at Cardiff Motor Group, you'll experience the car difference. We're a team driven by passion for excellence in both our service and our range of new and pre-owned vehicles. We listen to what you need and work within your budget to get you behind the wheel of a car you love. Call into our showroom or take a look online and experience the car difference with Cardiff Motor Group.
new car? Visit the team at Cardiff Volkswagen and view the fantastic range of new and demonstrator vehicles with all-weather on-site undercover parking available 7 days a week. View the award-winning Amarok range, Caddy, Transporter, Crafter and all-new electric ID Buzz. You'll be sure to find a great deal on your next vehicle. Experience the car difference with instant on-site finance quotes, genuine parts and accessories, factory-trained workshop technicians and locals supporting locals with service with a smile. All in one place. Call into our showroom for a coffee and a chat or take a look online. Cardiff Volkswagen, 2 Sturt Road, Cardiff, part of the Cardiff Motor Group.
Anyone can sell you a car, but at Cardiff Motor Group, you'll experience the car difference. We're a team driven by passion for excellence in both our service and our range of new and pre-owned vehicles. We listen to what you need and work within your budget to get you behind the wheel of a car you love. Call into our showroom or take a look online and experience the car difference with Cardiff Motor Group.
Visit the team at Cardiff Volkswagen and view the fantastic range of new and demonstrated vehicles, with all-weather on-site undercover parking available 7 days a week. View the award-winning Amarok range, Caddy, Transporter, Crafter and all-new electric ID Buzz. You'll be sure to find a great deal on your next vehicle. Experience the car difference with instant on-site finance quotes, genuine parts and accessories, factory-trained workshop technicians and locals supporting locals with service with a smile. All in one place. Call into our showroom for a coffee and a chat or take a look online. Cardiff Volkswagen, 2 Sturt Road, Cardiff, part of the Cardiff Motor Group.
Welcome back to the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility halftime. Both teams coming back onto the field after their extended break. Bit of a chat there by Michael Hugo and Jason Konjarski. Scoreline reads 0-0 at this stage. Both sides have already played a draw this season in round number 3. It was an entertaining 3-3 draw. Wimberley Wright scored 2 goals that afternoon, and Jessica Wallace scored the other one for Broadmeadow. And for the Lake Macquarie side, Emily Loader-Watson, who's playing off the bench tonight, Bainsfair and Bekelski scored the 3 goals for Lake Mac. So everything to play for here in this second half. Broadmeadow looking for their 4th win of the season. They're on 12 points with a game in hand. They need this win big time to jump Adamstown Rosebud into 4th spot on the Cardiff Motor Group women's first grade table. Lily Brooks has come off the field for Lake Macquarie, and Larissa Ryan comes on for the second half here as Broadmeadow Magic kick off and go left to right on the screen, which leaves the Lake Macquarie side running right to left in the blue shirts if you've just joined us. As I said, they really need this win. Broadmeadow, if they can get the 3 points tonight, they'll go into 4th. It will leave them 6 points behind Lake Macquarie with a game in hand on them. And another win puts them 3 points behind 3rd spot. So it's an interesting, very intriguing last 5 rounds of the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's Northern New South Wales first grade competition as Bjorkman Tracy runs into Ordino. Ordino goes the turn, round the back. This is Lucas, Bainsfair, pressured by Janikowski, and she expertly sees that one over the sideline. The Californian, she's been very impressive. I've seen her twice now in the space of 6 days, and she's been very impressive on both occasions. Strong, tall, commanding, and devastating if you get in her way. Cool conditions, depending on where you're watching around the country or around the world. It's just after 9:10 in the evening. Here's a chance. That one's wide of the stick there as Larissa Ryan has her first attempt on target for Lake Macquarie. Speculative shot from outside the box on the right-hand channel. Sound a little bit off there from Georgia Brown's boot. Might have just caught the stops. That one's in a play for a throw into the Lake Macquarie City side, who currently sit 3rd on the table. 6 wins, 3 draws and 5 losses, 21 points. They've only scored 22 goals this season. One's going to be a throw into the Broadmeadow Magic. Their top goal scorer this year for a 3rd place team isn't overly high, with Kira Bainsfair on 5. Larissa Ryan's just come onto the field in the 12. She's got 4 goals this season. Chelsea Lucas has 3. Brooke Summers isn't playing today, and she's got 2. This is Jessica Wallace. Jess Wallace, tackle from behind. Brown was just effective. Steaming through. Might have been Mitchell. Here's a go out wide now. That was a solid challenge. Play on, said the referee. He's done that all evening, in fairness to him. And it's been simply magnificent. It's just made this game flow. So the referee just blows the whistle there. I haven't heard much of it in this match, to be fair. It's got a little bit of a stoppage there. Not sure quite what it is, but you can see the Lake Macquarie City trainer running onto the field. Give a little bit of assistance. So this is the first of 3 games this weekend, obviously in the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's Northern New South Wales Round 17. Tomorrow evening at 4:30 p.m. New Lambton take on Adamstown Rosebud at Alder Park. New Lambton FC, for those uninitiated, sitting in second place with 2 losses. Last time out for them was a big win over Maitland FC, and that inflicted Maitland's first loss of the season after 11 wins and a draw. And the top side, Maitland FC, take on Charlestown Azzurri, who sit 6th at the moment, and they need this win. If both sides draw this match, and Charlestown Azzurri happen to win their game against Maitland, which is unlikely, in fairness, they'll stay in 5th. They will stay in 5th or 6th due to their goal difference, but it brings them a point closer. Contrastingly, if Adamstown and Broadmeadow Magic lose this weekend and Charlestown win, they'll jump in a 4th spot with a goal difference of -26. This just shows you how tight this competition is this year as Ferrisat plays it. Jarski, that was a nice little step over it. Broadmeadow in space, bringing it in. Wimberley right, tried to get there. Good defending. Over the top. They're screaming for hands, the Magic bench. Here's Bjorkman Tracy, who can have a go on the left. Bjorkman Tracy goes down. Referee says, play it. Wallace puts it in the back of the net. And the referee says it's offside. He's got his hand up early. And they're not sure how. You can hear that in the effects, Mike. That would have been pivotal. Unfortunately for Broadmeadow, it's offside. That's the first real meaningful effort. And the scores remain at 0-0. But that was a big, big warning sign. So late Macquarie. Just been demonstrated that they can get hit. They are vulnerable. This is Ryan. Take it out to the right-hand side here, towards the change rooms, right out wide. In the box is Georgia Brown, waiting for that football. They're just playing with it towards the outside. Cross comes in. It's come off the Magic. Here goes Broadmeadow again. They're looking to move it again here now through Bainsfair that spread it out wide. Wasn't a bad effort there to Keziah White. Referee just going back to check something. Play might be down to the right-hand side of the screen. We just get into the picture, and there is a player down. I can't tell you who that is, so good to see the camera just panning away from the injured player there. See a couple of the Magic Brains Trust on the bench. Just got to watch their P's and Q's with this sideline microphone. It's always a highlight. It could be a low light depending on who you are and where you are at the time. There's Neve Nolan in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen for Broadmeadow. It's been solid this evening. But the fixtures for this weekend, obviously we're watching the first match tonight. It was due to be at Magic Park, but it is here at Regional Football Facility due to the weather. New Lambton FC take on Adamstown Rosebud tomorrow at 4:30. Weather's scheduled to be quite fine. A few little minor showers here and there in the Newcastle region, so hopefully the pitch hasn't taken too much water over the last few days. And at Cook Square Park, Maitland, the league ladder leaders, the State Cup champions for 2026. On Sunday at 4 p.m, take on Charlestown Azzurri and Newcastle Olympic, who are bottom of the table, have the bye. Players just look to converge again as feel like everything seems to be all in order for a restart here. Hear a few instructions here from Jason Konjarski, the coach. The throw is taken here by Broadmeadow, deep in their own half. Whilst it has been a little bit scrappy at times this game, it has provided some real spark when it's needed in that final third. All it's missing in this game is a goal, because it has been an exciting contest. This is Bainsfair that tries to get it out wide to Brown. Brown looks to get there, and the interception and the intervention is created there by, I'm pretty sure it's Neve Nolan. Might have even been Anya Lowe or Lily Young as well. So Bainsfair takes it here for late Macquarie. Feeds it in. Vitnall. Vitnall takes one from outside the box, and that's come off a magic foot, and that has gone out for a corner. Probably not overly needed, but defenders aren't to note.
Hey, they can't outnumber us. Hey, they can't outnumber us.
You can hear that on the effects, Mike.
Everyone pick up.
Cannot outnumber us, and we must pick up. Screaming into the FX mic. It's almost like Jason Konjarski might be mic'd up. Late Macquarie take this corner. Feed it in. It's gone to the back stick. That looks dangerous, but it's a little bit too deep, and harmlessly out for a goal kick as Melly Blanche looks to recycle this ball. Gee, the minutes have fairly flown by in this game, to be absolutely fair. This game has flown. Started off a little bit slowly in the first half, but it's just been non-stop up and down. They haven't played slow tempo. This ball comes in, it's headed away. Janikowski pretty sure, and late Macquarie try to move it. There to the right-hand side, slight little clash of bodies there. And it's a throw into Broadmeadow. They've just, both teams have come with a real intent this evening. It's great to see on a Friday night. Hope you're being entertained so far. It is a 0-0 scoreline, as you can see on the top of your screen. But it definitely hasn't been a boring one, as Nolan allows that one to go past her. Brown with the throw in, Georgia. Bjorkman Tracy. Oh, that was a solid shot. Play on, says the ref. Brown. Down goes Ferrisat. Magic in the centre of the park now. They just need to take it. Bjorkman Tracy made the run out. The intercepted and intervened. And that was by Alyssa Togo Paragili. The Northern New South Wales Team of the Year, as I said earlier in this broadcast. She was a Team of the Year and part of the All-Stars lineup that played against the Jets in a pre-season friendly. Bjorkman Tracy, Brown on the hammer. Brown did enough. Out for a throw. She's not happy, Georgia. She'll have to go with the decision it's given. Larissa Ryan. And that one's going to run out in front of Kira Bainsfair, who, to be fair, hasn't had a lot of opportunities in this game. It hasn't been a game for the strikers so far. Been played predominantly in the midfield. Fair few turnovers in this game. Defence has been the winner at this point. 58th minute. Ferrisat. Bainsfair. Just came off her. I think it might have come off her again. Brown with a nifty touch in the contest. Late Macquarie. Ordino got it out to White. White likes the long shot, but she gives it off. Here's a real chance. Thought she was going to take the shot then, but stayed against it, Lucas. It's gone out wide. Broadmeadow looked to pinch it. Konjarski looks to make the difference. Togo Paragili wears her like a glove. Takes it off her again. Konjarski just trying to cover space. Togo Paragili sends it out wide now. Feeds it. Broadmeadow. That one's over the sideline. Konjarski, Adriana might not be on this pitch for a lot longer by the effects mic, as that one goes harmlessly out for a goal kick. Just asking how much longer she's got in this contest. She's dangerous while she's on the pitch. Joanna Kajarski. That one's long, and Wimberley Wright just puts her head back in disgust. So it's intercepted. Here's Wimberley. Wimberley Wright now. Sends her long. Kajarski being asked to do the chasing. Morgan Ross will very, very gleefully pick that one up with zero pressure. Goalkeepers haven't had a lot to do in this game, but they've been in the areas when it's counted. Brown puts it, tried to put it over the top. Ferrisat, Brown still chasing. Nicely done. Baines Fair got the touch. Bjorkman Tracy in the contest. Nice little header away there from Vitnall to Baines Fair, who plays it over the top. And on this synthetic surface, you'd think the ball's going to be the winner. The byline's going to be the winner. The assistant referee agrees and says that's out for a goal kick. So, first quarter of an hour here played in the second half. 60 minutes. Oh, that was a mishandle. Crucial, Ferrisat. Baines Fair, might be Mitchell. Tries to play it in. I think that's a corner and the ref agrees. Opportunity now. Still yet to see Emily Loader-Watson, who can make a difference. Experienced player with over 70 NPL games. Haven't got Brooke Summers in the lineup this evening. Do have Jacinta Johnson, who scored 4 goals in 15 reserve grade games. Late Macquarie to play this corner. Tried a little bit of a trick around the back, but didn't quite work. And the referee has said that's an offside call. The assistant referee on the far side helped give it. This affects Mike, just giving a great insight into what the coaches are thinking. Not sure if that's staying in play. It is. Nicely touched down there by White. Ferrisat tried to make the intervention. She's going to get this back off the sideline throw. This is going to be a substitution here. Chelsea Lucas is going to see her last minutes. And Yasmin Thompson will come onto the field. Chelsea played a solid game. Might be giving her a bit of a spell. As Broadmeadow look to move it down. Looks a little bit tough, the angle that we've got here at broadcast area. As Lisa Ryan, nice touch, goes through the line. Might have been held back. Referee again just says play on, as Wimberley Wright tried to disrupt Larissa Ryan's progress and did enough. It's to the far side now. Lake Macquarie moving it to the right-hand side. Nice little hold-up play. Trying to bring her midfielders and defenders into the game. Turned over, Bjorkman Tracy. Gets it out, intercepted, opportunity, Ryan. Ryan gets in a space, left foot shot. And Marley Blanche in the right space. Minor defensive lapse there from the Broadmeadow side, and Lake Macquarie almost making them pay. Larissa Ryan, as I said last time, these two sides played in a 5-1 win here to Lake Macquarie. Ryan got a hat-trick, and you can just tell that she's got the killer instinct. Started off the bench tonight and just wants to make Michael Hugo aware that she's wanting the starting lineup spot.
Come with it. Let's go. Come with it. Come with it.
This one comes over the top. And I reckon that might be a Lake Macquarie ball, as it's come off Neve Nolan last for mine. Assistant linesman in agreement. Nice effort there. Wimberley right now. Rare air she gets, but tries to release her teammate. Just couldn't make it happen there. Chance for Ryan. Ryan gets round Bjorkman Tracy. She's looking a little bit fatigued. Ryan still works. Tries to step over. Gets in a space. Hits the right foot. Shots! And that's come off the bar. That is an outstanding effort from Larissa Ryan. That could have just about been 1-0. Almost added to the hat-trick she scored in round 10. Marley Blanche thankful for the post. Almost putting it where the Spiders live in the corner. Could have been a handball on Neve Nolan. A little bit of a miss hit there.
So now, Reese, they just swamped for a bit and it stayed hectic. They can swap back. It just stayed hectic, so BT had to stay. Mandy.
So late Macquarie, they're third on the ladder at the moment. They've had 3 bogey sides this year. They're only 7 in the comp, so doesn't leave them with a lot of error. They haven't beaten New Lambton, Maitland or Charlestown this season, but conversely, they haven't been beaten by the side they're playing this evening. Broadmeadow. Some really interesting connotations and permutations in this Cardiff Motor Group NPL women's competition. Gotten to round 17. It's been a real pleasure being behind the microphone this evening. It's been a thoroughly entertaining game, and we just about saw a ripping goal about 2 minutes ago. That one's going to run through the keeper. I thought she'd left that a bit late. So BT, Ava Bjorkman-Tracy. Ava Liddon looks like she's on the field here for the Broadmeadow side. Been on for some time now. Here goes Ava Bjorkman-Tracy, the lady they call BT. Tries to get past the defender. Referee just points for the throw to the Magic. It's going to be a war of attrition here in this last 24 minutes. Which side have the legs? Magic last played on, well, they both did really. They both played on the Sunday. That was a nice ball in, nicely fed. Unfortunately, no one was on the end of it. Ferrisat went backwards. Janikowski, Bjorkman-Tracy turns it over. Ryan now, steaming left-hand side, Thompson. Ryan ignores her and plays back to wait for the troops. Inside to Vitnall. Vitnall bumped and shoved, kept the possession. Begging Ava Liddon not to go too far as Georgia Brown feeds it. This is Ryan, who's been influential since she's been on the park. Keziah White, who's taken up a little bit of a backwards position after she was more of a midfieldy type role in that first half. Lake Macquarie feed that, and that one's wide of the target. Could be a substitution here as the referee.
Get your rest, girl. Please. We would take someone off, clap them off, yeah? All right? Let's start clapping people off.
Just apologise for the language on the effects mic there.
Well done. Well done. Can she get set?
Let's look to see who's come onto the field. Amanda Young's come onto the field for Lake Macquarie. I think that might have been Neve Nolan that's come off the field. It's a little bit hard to tell, just on the camera angle. Trying to feed it to Wimberley right here to get the touch. Bjorkman-Tracy now looks to turn and burn. Around the outside of Brown, who's just been magnificent for Lake Macquarie, Georgia Brown. She has really shone this evening. Her defending and tracking back and forward's been just brilliant this evening. This is Baines Fair. Can hear a lot of coaching from Jason Jarski and the assistants there. Lots of help for the women. Good to see their development. Here's Wimberley right. Amanda Young travelling down the pitch. First touch of the ball. trying to get their positions on the pitch right. Rotations around the ground. Brown again. And the referee, for about, I reckon, the first time in 10 minutes, maybe even 12 minutes, blows his whistle for a foul. And to the groans of the bench, but it was there. One more stoppage, 2 more subs for Broadmeadow. You see Ava Liddon's on the ground as well. A couple of additional subs have come on. He's a long speculator. Molly Blanche, nicely handled. Big battle in midfield. Here you go, Broadmeadow. Trying to feed. That is a marvellous ball. Here's Kajarski, and she's offside. Just when you thought the golden boot of 2023 and 4 was going to strike and make it count, she's been flagged for being in front of the last defender. She's really worked hard, tirelessly, to be fair. Here you go, late Macquarie. Back stick, Ryan. Didn't quite get to her.
BT, go. BT, take off. You're going to get that on the run.
Tried to feed Ava Bjorkman-Tracy. It went back to Ferrisat. Now this ball's looking for Ava Bjorkman-Tracy. But once again, the defence of Lake Macquarie have been so solid. Togo Paragili composed. Tried to feed it across to Thompson. Turned over back to Bainsfair. Just seem to be turning it over at the wrong time here, Broadmeadow, at the moment. 20 minutes, actually 19 minutes to go and some change remaining here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Are we going to see a deadlock broken? We saw it in the 60th minute. Sorry, we saw it in the 50th minute with Jessica Wallace, but she was offside. We've seen a ball strike the post in this half as well off the boot of Larissa Ryan in the 63rd minute. Apart from that, it's been very slim pickings as Lake Macquarie try to feed it in. Ryan has space to turn. Puts the shot on target, defended away. Pretty sure that's Magic defence clear. They're just working so hard at both sides off the ball. Konjarski's still chasing and working so hard. She's just doing it one out at the moment, the number 9. Here's Wimberley Wright. She's had rare air. Can she keep this ball in? Unfortunately, it's just gone out of play. Looks like we're going to have another substitution here. Here's a substitution here for Lake Macquarie. Coming in on the ground is Jacinta Johnson. Just couldn't quite make out who that player was that's coming off. We'll try and confirm that for you as soon as we can, but I can tell you that Jacinta Johnson is on the ground. So they've had 3 subs, 3 players substituted on the field, Lake Macquarie. This is one of them in Larissa Ryan, who turns nicely but plays it out of play. Amanda Young's going to throw this in for Broadmeadow. Bjorkman-Tracy. That was a nice bit of play. That net's copped a bit of treatment. Young. Tantalising ball in. Just a little bit over the top. It's more like it though from Broadmeadow. A little bit more of intent. So I said during the game, both sides have had a real willingness to attack. In the second half, though, Lake Macquarie have just done a fair bit more of it. Broadmeadow haven't had the chances they thought they'd get. As I said a couple of minutes ago, Jessica Wallace in the 50th minute scored a very nice finish, but was offside. About 10 to 15 minutes after that, Larissa Ryan hit the corner of the post. Wimberley Wright, gee, she's played a game, Wimberley Wright. It's been tough for her, they've marked her hard. This is Liddon down on the deck. She falls to the turf on this synthetic surface and the referee has to blow the whistle. There was no other choice as Holly Vitt fouled her. Got a good piece. To take the free kick, Megan Janikowski. Lots of instructions from the coaches. It's great to hear the feedback from them. Will this be the moment the deadlock's broken? Janikowski just got her lines wrong. Five rounds to go in this competition, and the places in the top four are at a premium in the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's First Grade. Maitland and New Lambton are probably the only two sides that are rusted on in the top two, I'd say. Probably the only two sides that can say we're in the finals. Virtually mathematical locks to stay there. 9 points between them and Lake Macquarie in third. Fourth place, Rosebud, Adamstown Rosebud. As I said, the win for Broadmeadow is so essential. They will jump into fourth with a game in hand, if they can get the 3 points. They came close. They have been the closest. They put one in the back of the net, but it was offside, as we've mentioned.
Regroup. Yeah, good.
Broadmeadow, well, they haven't played a league match since mid-June. They had a good run in the State Cup finals, got to the final. Result didn't go their way. Never stopped trying for that 50 minutes. And looks like we're going to have another substitution here. Just trying to see who that player is. Coming onto the field, Emma McGovern in the number 46. Emma McGovern represented Australia in the Dana Cup in Denmark and in International Youth Cup. It's a rare opportunity to represent your country at junior level, and she's been able to do that, Emma, so it's great to see. Janikowski on the ball for the Magic. My way of thinking is correct. They've got Kate Sprenger and Olivia Otto on the bench still remaining for Broadmeadow Magic, and Emily Loader-Watson and Madison Dunlop still to come on the field for Lake Mac. There'll be a lot of tired bodies out there. There's been a lot of ground covered in this game. Cool conditions. At the start of the game it was about 15 degrees, felt like 12. Right now, as we speak, it feels like 11. So it's getting cooler. Got showers expected. A little bit of showers for the weekend here in Newcastle. Hopefully that doesn't affect the other two matches. New Lambton and Adamstown tomorrow, and Maitland and Charlestown on Sunday. Newcastle Olympic get a little bit of a break. Which side can either side break the deadlock here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility? Broadmeadow, they'll have an unenviable stat of not having scored in their last 3 league games if they fail to score this evening, as Brown sticks it over the top. Janikowski will shield that to the goalkeeper in Mally Branch. You hear the coaching staff. Melly, you've got to be louder, got to talk. Goalkeeper's best weapon, apart from being able to save, is their voice. They win it in midfield here, Broadmeadow. Bjorkman Tracy, good pressure from Vittnell. Vittnell's given away the foul. Ava Bjorkman Tracy has been a warrior for the Magic. Exceptional passing, clinical finishing, and a great and outstanding vision make her a standout on the pitch. She certainly has stood out tonight. Can she be the one that scores the winner? Janikowski to take this free. Ticked over to the 34th minute of the second half. Top of the box. Headed away by Lake Macquarie. Trying to get in there was Liddon. Ball bobbling around here around the turf. Magic take control. Bjorkman Tracy out wide. Overlap there is Young, but just hesitated slightly, Amanda Young. Janikowski. Actually, that was McGovern. That's Janikowski. This is McGovern. Looks to play the through ball to a tiring Wimberley Wright, who says, sorry I wasn't on your wavelength there, Emma. I've done a fair bit of running in this 79-minute period that I've been on the pitch. Wimberley Wright just going central there. You could just see the positional change over Bjorkman Tracy going out wide again. Kinjarski looking to put on a full press as much as she can. She's toiled without any luck. Thought she had the chance one-on-one, but she was offside about 10 or so minutes ago. Here go the Magic now. Can this be it? They spread it out wide to Young, who's at full tilt. She picks it up just outside the box and tried to fire a crossing, which was blocked. Lake Macquarie's defence, that's what they've been like all evening. It's been sensational. And that was, again, Togo Paragili. You can see one of the coaching staff there just put their hands up. I don't want to get in trouble. Still 0-0 here at Lake Macquarie, 80 minutes. His final 10 might have another twist in the tail. Been late goals in the World Cup this year. Will there be a late one here at Lake Macquarie as it's fed in, and reaching up at the last second was Morgan Ross with a good set of hands. That was a lovely touch, sending a teammate into space, but well tracked. Janikowski doesn't have the time she thought she had. Got it out to the teammate, who's got a lot more time, but just hits an errant pass. Lake Macquarie now look to counter down the right-hand side. In the middle is Ryan, and that's been played off a defender, and it's going to be another corner to Lake Macquarie. 8 minutes remaining, and then whatever the referee says afterward. There's been very minimal stoppages, not much in the way of injuries. There was a minor injury to a player, two players, maybe 30 seconds each, plus the subs. Anyone's guess what the referee will say with 8 minutes to go. My guess is 2 or 3. Lake Macquarie to take this corner, left foot in, swinger. And that shot's well over the bar. Sonny Mitchell looked to take that shot. And another substitution here for the Magic. Well, looks like a substitution. Actually, it's a Lake Macquarie City substitution. Is this Indiana Ordino? Might be Indiana Ordino. Coming onto the pitch, though, no doubt, Emily Loader-Watson. So the fourth player on the field from the subs bench for City. Emily Loader-Watson, an experienced player with over 70 NPL matches. She scored 2 goals this season. Scored against the Magic last time out. She'll be looking to be the super sub this evening here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility, the number 11 for Lake Macquarie. Scored against Maitland FC as well, Emily Loader-Watson. Here goes Lake Mac. Bench from Lake Macquarie screaming about something. Not sure what they were going off about, but it really didn't affect the referee. So this year, yes, Emily Loader-Watson, she scored in the 3-3 draw against Broadmeadow and also scored in Round 11 in a 1-all draw against Maitland as it ricochets. Here's Wimberley Wright with a little bit of speed and guile. Takes the long shot, Wimberley Wright. That one's over the bar. Harmlessly over the bar. That looked dangerous from Wimberley Wright. It's the 17th round of the competition and she's got 14 goals. Been so influential in so many games. She's had 4 doubles this year. 4 braces. Some would say she's got more braces than an orthodontist. Oh, that looked like a foul. The referee agrees there as well. Seem to have an uncanny synergy with this referee. It's been outstanding. This game has been one of the cleanest games of football I've called in a long time, and it's been outstandingly refereed. It's that one headed by the defence. Morgan Ross had to dive across and just kill the ball. 5 minutes remaining here at the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility, plus whatever the referees added on. It's been a fascinating duel. Very entertaining 0-0 so far. Are we going to get a goal that separates the sides? Can Broadmeadow climb into the 4 with a win? Or will Lake Macquarie just about secure 3rd spot with 3 points? The draw doesn't do either of them harm. It probably hurts Broadmeadow more than it does Lake Mac. Oh, clattered into the back. Could this be the first card? It is. Just can't quite make out who the player is there that's received the yellow card. Hopefully get some confirmation about that one after the match. Here's Brown. Sending it in the box looking for Ryan. And as she's done all evening, Megan Janikowski sends it away. Lake Macquarie working it down the right. This one petering out to a goalless draw. Can we see a little bit of goal mouth action before we finish up? Here's a ball that sails over the dead ball line. And it might be a corner kick here. It is. It'll be difficult to tell. Referee standing right near the corner flag. Corner to be taken here by Lake Macquarie. He's trying to track who's in the box. Ryan's in the box. You can see Vitnell at the top of the D. Keziah White lurking with intent. Can this be the difference? Beautiful ball in, and that one was just on the volley, couldn't control it. And away it goes. It's going to come back with a little bit of interest here as Caitlin McMahon from the back. I think she's run that out of play, she has, and Ava Bjorkman Tracy did enough on the pressure.
AJ, shut up. Just play.
Oh, there's a tough challenge. 2 minutes to go here. And stoppages. Next weekend, Broadmeadow Magic take on bottom side Newcastle Olympic at Darling Street, and they'll need to absolutely win that one. Lake Macquarie take on Maitland FC at Macquarie Field. Maitland have only lost 1 game this season and taken everyone on before them, so it'll be a tough one there. They had a 1-1 draw and a 4-0 loss the 2 times they've played them, Lake Macquarie, so it'll be a difficult one. And Newcastle Olympic, Broadmeadow have had some success. They won 3-1. As we have Holly there on the turn, looks for the corner, and Melly Blanche makes an easy stop. So next week's opponent for Broadmeadow Magic, seen them score 8 goals in the 2 games. for only one conceded against Olympic. Here's an opportunity now. Bjorkman Tracy looks to turn, puts a player in space. Can she get there? Great defending. Might have been Togo Paragili or McMahon. Might have even been Johnson. 1 minute to go until the referee has the say. New Lambton have the bye next week. Charlestown, Azuri play Adamstown, Rosebud. Every game so pivotal in the Cardiff Motor Group NPL Women's competition. 5 rounds to go. Referee blows a late whistle. 40 seconds remain. Late Macquarie. Can a team break this shackles? Hearing a few whispers on the bench there. Could be 3 or 4 minutes stoppage. Your guess is as good as mine. My guess is 2 or 3. As Young travels down the pitch. Tracy's been tirelessly working. Tries to feed it. Might be Wallace. Might have even been Lily Young. In fact, it was Emma McGovern. My apologies. Janikowski and Ryan. Nicely done, Janikowski. Great effort here from the Magic. We've ticked over the 45 now. It's in the referee's hands. Wimberley right. To the right-hand side. Looking to feed the ball in. There's a couple in the box. That one's cleared away. It wasn't given the care it deserved. It's going to be a throw. Amanda Young just strolling down the touchline. Is she going to be the one that takes the throw? That ball's gone into pitch number 2. It might have even gone onto Anzac Avenue out the back of Lake Macquarie Football Facility on the highway, on the road out of to Relba. Young feeds it in. Cleared away. McGovern, edge of the box, tried to do some damage, working with it. Thompson, they go to the outside. It's 2-on-2 now for Lake Macquarie. They need to move this ball. Gets past the first defender. Here's a chance now for City. Tries to feed it in. Guess who's there? Megan Janikowski. Right place, right time, the Californian. So highly regarded, the centre-back. And she came up with the goods there, and the positioning was just perfect. We've played 90 seconds. Outside the 90. Brown, who's been brilliant, goes to ground. Wimberley right with it. Can she be the difference maker? Turns it to the inside. Referee pays the free kick. Wow. Out of all the free kicks tonight, it didn't look like much, but I'll say this, the ref's been so good. And if he's seen it and he's paid it, then it's there. They're not happy on the Lake Macquarie bench. This is Konjarski, is it? I think this is Konjarski. Will we have late drama here at the Lake Macquarie Football Facility? 2.5 minutes of injury time. Direct strike! Good save, Morgan Ross.